World Academy is a UK-based organization. Our expertise, our motto is shaping expertise, nurturing ambitions, and elevate your potential. So World Academy is always beside the professional to develop the professionalism and the competencies required to become a successful professional in the workplace. We are ISO certified organization. We have a couple of ISO certification, 17,024, 410180, then 21,001, 30414. So a couple of certifications we do have. That is the global affiliation of World Academy. We are offering programs in 61 countries. We are the member of American Accreditation Association and approved center by Cambridge Academy of Professional, which is a UK-based organization. We also approved center by ProfQual. For your information, this course, CCFA, is also recognized or validated by Cambridge Academy of Professionals, UK. We are the approved center by Board of HR Certification, which is an HR certification awarding bodies in UK. And also, we are the approved provider of HRCIS, HRM, and ATD USA. We are SHRM academically aligned institute. You know, SHRM is one of the very prominent HR certification awarding body in US, and they recognize us as academically aligned institute. We are the accredited institute by International Professional Accreditation Council, which is a Singapore-based organization. We are member of CVD Certification Service, which is a UK-based certification awarding body. We are the partner of Singapore Training and Development Association, partner of Institute of KPI Specialist, and partner of Academy of Business English and Communication. So these are the global affiliation of World Academy. This course, Certified Corporate Finance Analyst, is validated and quality assured by Cambridge Academy of Professionals, UK. So the certificate will be issued through them. This is the digital badge you will be receiving after successful completion of the course. You know, this digital badge is being issued by Credly. Credly is one of the very largest digital badge issuer organization, is the part of Pearson Education Group. This is the sample certificate which you are going to receive after successful completion of the course. So, you know, this is certified credential, certified corporate finance analyst. That means you can use this professional designation beside your name. The success story, we have completed 2 batches so far. This is the third batch third batch is running, and total around 67 professionals have completed this CCFM. Sorry, this could be CCFA. And then participants from 12 plus countries, as there are self-paced version available also. So different participants from different countries are also getting this opportunity. These are previous participants from different countries, from Ghana, from Liberia, from Zambia, from Bangladesh. And you see there the big profiles: finance manager, chief financial officer, then the manager. So, AGM, assistant general manager. So all are different industries. Angola, Uganda. So different countries having participants and different professions. Like you see here, the vice president of a bank, commercial bank in Bangladesh. So the profile of the participant, you can see from banking, from NGOs, World Vision International, World Food Program, Uganda, finance officer. So the private commercial organizations, the commercial banks, NGOs, so and different organizations, participants from different organizations are also attending our courses. The features 9 practical focus modules. Altogether, there are 9 modules, 4 months duration total, live online class. We will do the virtual class through the Zoom apps like today. Classes on every Sunday. I'm sorry, it will be on every Saturday. Apology, it will be every Saturday. Class on every Saturday. Online exam facility. Right? Let me make it correct. Nafis, class is on Saturday, right? Online exam, everything online. You will be, entering to a portal, then you can attend the exam. Video tutorial, it is not the class recording, but the trainer has given us the video tutorial. So it is module wise. After the class, we will upload that video tutorial so that if anyone missed any part, they can review the class synopsis. Free books and materials. You will get materials and books free at cost. Live interaction. You can do live interaction through learning management system. You will get the LMS guideline. That is a PDF guideline and video tutorial. You will get all access so that you can understand how the learning management system is being operated. And live chat support through web chat. You can do that. Job-oriented learning. You can. We will come to you later on once the question answer part is there. Hafiz, can you please host so that I can mute them? Okay, sir. Okay. The total module is total module 9, total session 8. So one session will cover 2 modules and all other sessions are single module based. Total hours is 16 hours. Class per class is 2 hours. And there will be 3 assignments in between. So actually there will be a pre-course assignment. By tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will get the pre-course assignment. That is only for the learning purpose and it is not connecting with the assessment. And during the class, you will receive 3 assignments. These are called module-wise assignment. And after that, there will be final exam, which is multiple choice question-based exam. There will be, total 50 questions in the multiple choice exam. And then the capstone project. You also need to submit the capstone project, which will be available after the session. And now 17th August is Saturday, right?
Actually, it's 24 August. The next session will be on 24 August.
All right, perfect. So that means Saturday, class timing is Saturday. As I told earlier, the class will be on Saturday. So these are the course administration procedures. And assessment part, the final exam contains 50 multiple choice question. Each question contains 2 marks. And the total timing is 60 minutes. There will be pre-course assignment. It is for learning purpose. No assessment is there. 3 class-based or module-based assignment. Per assignment is 100 marks. So total 300. Passing marks is 70%. And final assignment, capstone project, which is 300 marks actually. And passing marks is 70%. So this is the scoring framework. Pre-course, there is no marks. Module-wise, 3. Per assignment 100, total 300. Final exam 100 and capstone project 300. You need to qualify separately for every items. In classes, there will be question answers and review part. The final assignment will be there. Class recording we cannot share. Please note, we will not share the class recording, but there are synopsis video from the same trainer. So he has given us the synopsis video of the class. You will get this video. Opportunity to attend the makeup exam free at cost. If in any case you missed any exam, there is one exam. If you missed it, you will get the opportunity to attend the makeup exam. There is no charges for this. But after 2 attempts, if you need to attempt any further, you need to pay an amount. Then the class material will be shared within 1 to 2 days time. Class notification you will receive through the WhatsApp. And due to trainer's emergency, sometimes class may be postponed and it will be rescheduled to the other week. Class may not be conducted in the sequence. And also another one is attendance will be recorded. Please make sure attendance will be recorded. So during the session, rename yourself so the system can detect your attendance. And the electronic certificate will be issued within 1 to 2 weeks after the grades or result are published. The digital badge will be also issued within 10 days time. And the printed certificate it will take little time because we send the certificate to different countries 3 times in a year. So these are the module names. I will not go through the modules because of Mr. Krishnan is there to take over this module-wise details. What will be the learning points? He will be discussing all the parts. Just have a look. Introductory part up to the advanced level. So these are a combination of all areas. So that's about from my side. I will be handing over to our honorable resource person. He is with us to discuss about the learning points or the modules or the benefits of this course in detail. Please, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Rupak. Are you expecting any questions now or later?
No, you can continue. I will be there if anyone is asking. Oh, by the way, if you have any question regarding the administration procedures, you can ask. After that, we can hand over to Mr. Krishnan so he can continue the learning points. Anyway, they can ask questions in the later part as well. You can continue. Sir.
No problem. Thank you, Rupak. Let me share my screen. Hi, everyone. My name is Param. It's Param Krishnan in full. I hope you can hear me and see the slides. Are you able to see the slides?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Okay, this program that Rupak just discussed was it's called Certified Corporate Finance Analyst, CCFA. Okay, and I think we have covered all the administrative details. What I will attempt to do is I will tell you what this course consists of, and then how we will conduct the course, and we will also look at what are the things that you will learn from this course. Basically, learning objectives that you will, at the end of the day, understand and have a better feel so that you can decide to participate in this program. Okay, let me move on. Let me give you a quick introduction. My name is Param. I look a bit younger here. I am actually a consultant trainer currently with NT Business Consulting, basically responsible for finance and project management. I'm a business professional with a bachelor's degree from my local university. I'm from Malaysia. So I'm a member of the Malaysian Institute of Accountants. I have over 30 years of experience combined with wide areas challenging. I've conducted several training sessions for managers, executives, non-execs in the areas of finance, IT, and supply chain management. Okay, so I have sufficient experience, both local in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Indonesia. I was based there for a couple of years, okay, before I came back to Malaysia. Okay, so my focus areas are supply chain management, finance and accounting, project management, change management, and service management, ITIL. Okay, that's quick, yeah, so you don't have to worry. Let's look at the course overview. I'll go a bit slow, so if you do want to interrupt me, please do. If you can't hear me clearly, please say so that I can repeat it if you don't understand anything. Okay, in this program, we will provide in depth. Let me minimize my, so that you can see the whole thing, yeah. We will use some tools basically to explore the key concepts and tools used in corporate finance. Okay. We will start with the introduction to financial statements. What basically financial statements, as you should know, will cover the balance sheet, the income statement, and cash flow statement. You will basically learn how to analyze these statements. Yeah, I mean you have seen financial statements before. You know what they look like. You know, the balance sheet consists of assets and liabilities and shareholders' equity. The P&L will look at income and expenses and the profit. Okay, and the cash flow will look at the cash inflows and outflows. So by looking at it, you're able to analyze this and make informed decisions. So decisions that is based on information that you have. Okay. But when you acquire these skills, basically the individual like yourself, you actually will be able to be equipped with and how to appreciate the company's financial, help make better decisions and build a competitive advantage for your business entity. Okay. Okay, so that it enables you to contribute positively to the organization's goal, because every organization has a goal. Okay. So corporate finance concentrates on financial essentials needed to run a business. Okay, it will include fundraising. That means, how do I raise capital to start my business? How do I raise capital to continue my business? Okay, there's of course internal cash management. Okay, you need to make sure that you have sufficient cash flow that are available for you to do your working capital management. That's what we call it. Okay, working management capital is for you to enable you to do your day-to-day operations of your business entity. So you need to understand that, and you will also have a better appreciation of that. So this course focuses on the areas. Okay, and how do you want to deploy your funds? Okay, to dividends. Okay, because you have to pay out dividends. If you're a public listed company, you pay out dividends. Even if you're a private company, you pay out dividends to your shareholders. So how do you deploy the dividend, the funds to pay out dividends? Okay, and of course there are capital expenditures, things like if you want to build a factory, for example, or you want to rent, build a plant. You're a manufacturing entity. Okay, and then you also look at how you want to invest, and how do you want to acquire? Do you want to grow, and maybe there's organic or chemical growth, and then there's acquisition. You can buy off companies within the same business area, or companies which are in a different business. Okay, so it basically addresses the core issues of how to develop an appropriate capital structure and determine the best types of available funding. Okay, we will look at capital structure subsequently as I talk about the further points that are in the slide. Okay, is the pace okay, guys? Is the pace all right? Am I going too fast, too slow? Okay, so basically what we do is we look at the tools and the key concepts in corporate finance, understand the financial statements as the P&L, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. Okay, we will appreciate we will help the company achieve a competitive edge. Okay, because you appreciate the company's financial, and that will help you make better decisions. Okay, so you will understand the concepts of fundraising. Okay, that means, how do I fund my business? How do I fund to start my business? How do I fund to continue my business operating? Okay. Then, of course, there's internal cash flow. Like I told you, there's money that is required to do your working capital management. What is working capital management? For example, how do I pay my employees? Where do I get my funds to pay my employees? Okay. How do I pay the rental every month? Okay. How do I pay the interest to the bank for the money that I've borrowed? Okay. And then you also need to understand the deployment of dividends. Yeah. So because shareholders want to get share in the profits. Okay, that's basically what dividends is. Okay, and then you need to decide how you want to spend the funds that you have. You look at capital expenditure, you look at investment, and of course the capital structure, which you will talk about, whether it's debt or share or equity. Okay, so you will develop an appropriate capital structure and determine the best type of available funding that the company decides to undertake. Okay, so that's the overview of this program itself. Okay, what are the other things that you will need to you will understand? That financing decisions are fundamental to corporate finance. Okay, any financial decisions that is undertaken by the business is key to the corporate finance activity. Okay, so you will learn about debt financing in this program. There is a module which explains what is debt financing. Basically, debt financing in short is money that you borrow from the banks, for example. Okay, equity financing is money that you raise by asking shareholders to participate in your company business. Okay, so that's equity financing. And the trade-off, that means which is better? Is it debt financing? Is it equity financing? Okay, we will discuss the things like cost of capital. What is a capital structure optimization that will help you make optimal financial decisions? Okay, these are key things that you will need to do and understand, and enable you as a corporate finance analyst to make this kind of decisions. Okay, So basically, you will look at, we talked about working capital management. What is working capital management? That is money that is required to run your business on a day-to-day basis. Okay, that means the employee salaries that you pay, the rental of the building that you have, the cleaning of the plant and office equipment that you may have. Okay, vehicles you may have rented out, or you may have leased. You have to pay the banks monthly. Okay, this is part of the working capital management, primarily focus on how to take care of my finance for the day-to-day operations of my company. Okay, of course, you do cash flow analysis because you will look at the cash flow statement. You will see where your money is coming from, which is cash inflows. It could be from sales. Okay, it could be from debt. Okay, and then you need to look at inventory management. You need to make sure that there's sufficient inventory for you to fulfill the orders from your customers. Okay, and you are able to do that. And then, of course, you need, if you sell on credit, you will get accounts receivable. You need to manage that. Okay, how soon can I collect it? What are the credit terms that I should offer? Okay, so that I know how when and how and where the money is coming from. Okay. So, of course, in this module, we also, in this program, we also have a module that will cover capital budgeting techniques, which will include net present value, NPV. Okay, you will look at internal rate of return and payback method. These details will be discussed in the specific modules concerned. Okay, but these are some of the techniques you might have already heard. Net present value, that is to bring the value of the inflows and outflows to the current situation by using a present value table, for example, based on the interest rate. Okay, payback period is the simplest of them all, which is how fast my money that I invest will come back to me. So if I invested $1 million, when will I receive the $1 million? The $1 million that you invested is outflow, but when will I receive the money to be able to recoup my investment? Okay, so that's the fastest way of, that's the simplest form of capital budgeting techniques. We will go into details on it so that basically you use this information to make informed decisions here. Okay, so that you understand exactly where my cash is going and where my cash is coming and what is my profitability situation and what is my financial position as a whole, as a company. Okay. So you will identify the functions, benefits of various form of acquisitions. Okay, you can buy over a company, okay, and merge it with yours. Okay, and then we will look at how both the buyer and the seller will establish the valuation. Okay, to leverage bidding techniques. Yeah. Understand the key concepts of corporate finance and the main activities. Okay, these are the learning outcomes that you will go with or which you will benefit by attending this course. Okay, so if you do intend to pursue a career in this area, I would highly recommend that you attend this program because it covers literally all aspects of corporate finance. Okay, so you will understand what are the key concepts of corporate finance and what are the main activities involved in corporate finance. You will understand the objectives of financial management, okay, because it's a large component. You will understand the structure of capital markets, okay, so what are the markets available where you can go out to borrow money. You can raise capital from outsiders. You can get capital from, for example, your shareholders itself, okay, or you can raise money from banks. Okay, so you will need to you will have a sound understanding of the fundamentals of finance and accounting. Okay, and then you will look at the structure and the purpose of financial statement, because like I said earlier, we will cover the core financial statement as part of IAS 1, which is the balance sheet, P&L, and the cash flow statement. Okay, you will be able to identify the components of the financial statements. Okay, that means I'm repeating, but I need to repeat because that's the core of being a corporate finance analyst. You need to understand, okay, and the components that make up the financial statement, which I repeat again: balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement. Okay, so you will also recognize the purpose and significance of each statement. Okay, what's the purpose of the balance sheet? When you look at the balance sheet, what do I see? I actually can be able to tell the financial position of the company. Okay, if I look at the P&L, what do I see? I'm able to tell very quickly how profitable this company is. Okay, this is just a one statement. And if you look at the cash flow, what do you see? You see where is my money coming in? Where is my money going to? Okay, so these are key financial statements which you analyze, and so that it enables you to make informed decisions. Okay. Of course, like I told you, when we do the analysis, it allows you to interpret the analysis, and of course, you make recommendations to the stakeholders, which it could be the management itself, okay, and the people who use it, okay, so that they know exactly what the future holds for them based on this analysis. Okay. So we will look at financial ratios, some profitability, liquidity ratios. Liquidity ratios are to tell you how liquid a company is. I mean, does the company has sufficient money to take care of its working capital, for example? That is what's meant by liquidity. Profitability, how profitable is the company? How is the company doing with the past year and the current year? Okay, and what are the possible projections that you can make? Okay, and of course you can also tell the efficiency of the company. Okay. And this will allow you to tell or give you an indication of the financial health of the company more accurately. Okay. So you will use things like current ratio, quick ratio. Okay. Current ratio is basically current assets over current liabilities to say that, sorry, current liabilities over current assets to see that how much of assets you have to be able to take care of your current liabilities. Okay. Quick ratio is you possibly just look at cash. You don't look at other items. Okay, so you use this ratio to actually evaluate the liquidity position. As I mentioned, liquidity means how liquid is the company, how much cash does the company have to able to meet its working capital requirements and also its investment requirements, so that there's a right balance in the capital structure of the company itself. Okay. So you can look at the solvency by calculating the debt ratio. Okay, the debt ratio is a very simple calculation. It is the amount of debt versus the amount of equity that you have. Because this is what is called the capital structure. The capital structure can be reflected in a pie form. Okay, so what percentage of it is debt? That means money that you borrowed. Okay, short term or long term, or and how much of it is supported by shareholders' equity? That means money that the investors have put into the business. Okay, and what are the interest coverage ratio for a comprehensive assessment? So the details of it we will cover in this program. So I rather say that this is a very comprehensive program to attend. Okay, you can look at the operational efficiency, inventory turnover, for example. I won't go through each detail. Okay, but I'll give you a hint. Inventory turnover is how long is your inventory sitting in your warehouse? That's called inventory turnover. Okay, so there's a formula to calculate that. And similarly, receivable turnover. Very quickly look at receivable turnover. What is receivable turnover? How old are your receivables? That's what you age your receivables. That means you calculate, is my receivable, the people are owing me money, that is receivable, right? That means you sell to your customers on credit, that becomes a receivable in your balance sheet. Okay, how old is it? You need to age it so that you know whether it's efficient. Is the department that's supposed to collect the money, collecting the money in time? Okay, so maybe you might give, or it all depends on the terms and conditions upon which you agree with the customer. It could be a 30-day credit period. It could be a 1 month credit, I mean, a 3-month or 6-month credit period, depending on your contract with your customer itself. So this way, you're able to identify the operational efficiency of the business entity itself. Okay, so you can manage your current assets, which includes cash, inventory, receivable, to optimize the operational efficiency. There are formulas to calculate it, and the formulas are calculated based on the information that you obtain from the financial statement. Okay, so you analyze corporate investment and financing decisions. Okay, understand how corporate financing decisions are made. Okay, so you will have a better feel of it. Okay, evaluate financing decision by considering optimal capital structure and its impact on the cost of capital. Okay, so that we will cover something. It's cost of every time you start a business, you need money. Okay, or we will call it, and that is what is called capital. Okay, how do you get that money? You can get your money from your shareholders, that is equity. Okay, or you can borrow from the bank. Okay, that is debt. So what is the optimal capital structure? Should I have 30% of debt and 70% of equity, or should I have 70% of debt and 30% of equity? What is the best mix of these two items that make up the capital structure? And for you to be able to analyze that, you need to look at something which is called the cost of capital. That means how much does it cost me to get this capital on the basis of getting capital as a debt, on the basis of getting capital on equity. Okay, so we will calculate things like weighted average cost of capital, okay, with WACC, which there is a formula to it, and we will cover that in one of the modules. Give me a second. Okay, you will look at the cost of debt, the cost of equity, and then the weighted average cost that I just mentioned, WACC, to assess the investment's financial feasibility. So you have to take informed decisions based on information contained in your financial statement. And what are those financial statements? I repeat, balance sheet, P&L, cash flow statement. Okay, so you can calculate all of this. There are formulas to the calculation of the cost of debt, cost of equity, and of course the weighted average cost of capital. Okay, so how we will look at how investment decisions are made using capital budgeting techniques. What I mentioned just now, capital budgeting techniques will include things like NPV, net present value, IRR, internal rate of return, and also payback method. Yeah, these are some of the key budgeting techniques that you will use. Okay, so that you can evaluate the investment project's profitability and viability. That means you can decide based on the information I've collected, should I go and borrow money to go into and make this investment, or should I get the shareholders to pump in more money into the business and then carry out this particular investment? So that will help you decide the profitability of the project and the viability of the project. Okay, that means how successful it's going to be. Now, let me look at the modules that we cover under this program. Yeah, I will explain the situation later. Like I mentioned to you, an introduction to corporate finance. That means understand what is corporate finance. How is corporate finance different from from normal accounting or financial management? What are the relationships between corporate finance and budgeting, for example? Okay, and then we will look at the financial statements and analyze the income statement. Now, for purposes of relevancy, after discussion with Rupak, I have decided to combine module 2. It used to be separate, but now we have combined it to make it as one module. So we will cover financial statements, which will include balance sheet, P&L, and the cash flow statement. And then we will see how to analyze the income statement. So module 3 will do the analysis of the balance sheet itself. Module 4 will look at we will analyze the cash flow statement. Like I mentioned, the whole idea of corporate finance to be able to analyze, okay, and make informed decisions, okay, based on the information that you have in these 3 financial statement documents, which is the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement. Okay, and then we will look at sources and forms of financing. Where can you get money from? Okay, whether I can borrow or whether I need to raise equity through shareholders, okay, or whether I can go to the open market and raise some money based on the information that you have on your business entity. Okay, we talked about cost of capital and capital structure. I told you what is capital structure. Capital structure can be represented as a pie, and you break the pie into 2 components. One component is the debt portion. The other portion is the equity portion. So what should be the ideal mix of these 2? Okay, and for you to enable that, you need to do a calculation of the cost of capital so that you can determine what should be the ideal or optimized component of the capital structure of the business entity itself. Okay, And of course, we'll do some financial analysis, capital investment, and some strategic initiatives. And you look at mergers and acquisitions. At the last, we will discuss what are mergers, what are acquisitions, how are mergers done, what are the things that you need to do for having a merger, okay, or making an acquisition. That means buying off a new business. Mergers are basically a combination of two companies. Acquisitions is one company. Your business entity buys over the other company. Okay, that's an acquisition. We will have an understanding of what covered in the module. So you find that there are 8 modules. As I mentioned, the original was 9 modules. We have combined as one module, financial statement and analyzing the income statement. Okay, that in a nutshell is actually what shall I say, an understanding of what you will get from attending this course. Okay, the details of the course have been informed to you by Rupak. So I will be the one who will be conducting the course and conducting each of the modules. As he mentioned, it will be on a Saturday. So that it's a 2-hour session. I will conduct it. Then subsequently, I will develop a quick synopsis, okay, a summary of the discussion we had during the training session or the 2-hour session, so that you can review it. Okay, and I believe that you will also get access to a PDF document which you can use for your purposes of reference and review. Okay, but most importantly, you must not forget that one of the key things that you need to understand is you should read the text and any material that is given to you before you come for the course. That will be the ideal situation, but many of us don't do that. But if you get a chance, review it so that when you attend the program, you at least have an idea of what you're going to listen to, and also get a better feel of the terms and the terminology that is used in this program, so that you have an appreciation of what it is all about. Okay, and how we talked about how we can benefit you by attending this course. Of course, you need to have some skill sets. Okay, skill sets is you need to understand accounting. You need to some analytical skills, and I think all of you are quite capable of that. Okay, and then you need to come up with how do you make a recommendation, who do you make a recommendation to, and why do you make a recommendation to, based on information that you obtain from the financial statement. Okay, so that summarizes my portion of the session. So if you have any specific questions, both in the areas of the administration or in the area of the program itself in detail, you can ask me. Other questions which are not related to the program will be addressed by Rupa. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for being patient and listening to me. If there's any areas you want me to readdress, I will do that. Okay, so I will pass it back to you, Rupa. Thank you so much.
Krishnan, dear delegates, we have one of our previous participants with us, P. Lama Sirion. Are you there? He
Yes,
can share his experience.
I'm here.
Yes, I'm here.
Please,
Okay.
please. You can share your experience with us for the new participants for this batch.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone based on where you are. My name is P. Blamaseon. Are you getting me?
Yes, yes.
My name is P. Blamaseon. I'm the Executive Vice President and the Chief Financial Officer of the Liberia Bank for Development and Investment in Liberia. And I'm one of the participants for this program, one of the previous participants. So I thought to use this opportunity to share my expertise and my knowledge, what I learned from this program and how it benefited me and how it continues to benefit my job and my institution. At first, when I got the job as Chief Financial Officer for the LBD, I thought to go online to find some courses to equip myself regarding the new portfolio. Luckily for me, on Facebook, I came across World Academy. At face value, when I went through the course material, I just thought that I was at the right place and the right point in time. So I didn't think of the financial cost of the program. Like I would tell any of the new participants that this program will cost you more implicitly than explicitly. It's not about the financial cost, it's about your commitment, the time you put into read the material, because what is being paid to acquire the knowledge and skill set that this program offers is as low and minimal compared to the benefit you're going to derive from the program.
I think he's disconnected due to network issue. And yes, if anyone wants to share anything about where are you from and what are you doing right now as a job, as a professional, you can share some information with us. It would be nice. Thank you. Anyone who wants to share some?
I'm sorry I got interrupted, please.
Okay. Yeah, please continue.
Yes, I got interrupted. I'm just so very sorry for that. So on a nutshell, overall, this program actually helped me to understand the components and elements of the financial statement, financial analysis, implications, interpretations, and policy formulations from information gathered from the financial statement, like the presenter said. The understanding of complex financial instruments such as derivative, treasury management, bond, cash flow, liquidity gap analysis, sensitivity analysis. Those are things that are actually helping me in achieving my aim and goal as a chief financial officer of LBDR. But more to this, what is very important is that it's not only that this program assists me in making managerial decisions in the function and capacity that I am, but as a development bank, we lend to so many sectors in our society. So the financial analysis that I gained from this program actually helped me to appraise who be borrowers or obligors who have come to for us to extend finances to them. Because if you are viable indeed in order to extend or apply for a loan, it is from your financial statement that I do all of the necessary analysis to ask you those questions to see as to whether what you are actually applying for, you have the ability to pay. And it has actually helped me to separate the good borrower from the bad borrowers. So I would just like to stop here to tell the participant that you are at the right place in time. You only need more commitment, more focus, and the presenters will actually present the material. You have to retake the test. It's real. I have my certificate here. I receive it, and I even received certificate on behalf of other Liberians. It have been distributed to them. So this is a real program, and I wish everyone success. Thank you again for having me on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience with us. I hope everyone understood what he learned and what was his journey throughout this program. And I'd like to invite again, if anyone wants to share anything, it would be nice. Thank you.
Questions so far from your end regarding any issues? No question. Okay. All right. So, dear delegates, yes, you can pay installments. There is option for installment payments. You can contact with our people, our representative, then they can tell you. Can time be changed? No, time cannot be changed. Cost is $460. Okay. If there is no other questions, we can conclude it here today. Thank you very much once again. And here the class will be starting from 24th of August. 24th August, the first session. And one more request to all of you. We have shared the flyer in the chat box. If you feel that the course is only for the professional, then you can also share your through your timeline. You can share the flyer through your timeline. All right. So thank you very much.